What's going on, guys? Esther here. So a lot of people search in YouTube and Google how to kiss. Now I just want to know, what exactly do you mean by searching that? Do you mean to know that you want to know how to kiss a woman properly, or do you mean to ask how to get a woman to kiss you, or do you mean to ask how do you convince a woman that you should kiss her, or how to ask a woman to kiss her, or are you simply asking how to do the normal action, which is kissing, or are you simply bored so you're just searching for stupid shit? Now, it could be anything from these 5 or 6 reasons that I've just stated. I've stated 6 or 5, I don't remember how to, I don't remember, I'm not gonna count, I'm gonna count it when I edit the video, but anyways, there were 5 or 6, that's what I know of. It could be any of these reasons. Now, you know what, I just realized that I talked in the same way Gandalf talked in The Hobbit, when that Hobbit told him good morning, and he was like, what do you mean? You need to wish me a good morning? What do you mean this is the good morning? The Hobbit was an amazing movie. The Hobbit was amazing. I liked the way that the dragon at the beginning of the movie, which is The Hobbit, the first movie in The Hobbit, which is an unexpected journey, he was extremely beast and powerful and setting everything on fire and killing everyone, and no one could ever face him. But in the last, at the ending of the second movie of The Hobbit, he was so weak and he couldn't even beat a single hobbit in his whatever that place was, a building, a castle, whatever that place that was full of coins everywhere, all over the place. I mean, The Hobbit was a great movie, but I don't think it could beat The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece. Like there were movies that could be called a masterpiece, like masterpieces, like The Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, The Dark Knight, Fight Club, and The Lord of the Rings. I believe that The Lord of the Rings is one of the movies that could be called the masterpieces of the history of movies. It's just amazing. The story of the ring was amazing. It was much better than the story of that stupid hobbit that went into a journey for no reason. Why did they even choose him to be their burglar? I don't care, I don't get it. I mean, why did they choose that hobbit in the first place to go with them in that journey? There were million hobbits all over the world. Why did they choose him specifically? There was nothing special about him. He was just a jobless person that is living by his family's money or whatever. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? It doesn't. And when Gandalf went to him begging him to go for a journey, and he was like, no, adventure, I don't think anyone was to bring. Alright, yes, okay, you don't want to go to adventure, whatever, don't go. I don't know why they were so why did they insist for him to go with them in that journey? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, that hobbit had nothing special in him. That doesn't make sense. That's why I don't like the movies The Hobbit. If anyone could explain it to me, just one question. Why did Gandalf insist that the hobbit, which has nothing special about him at all, he didn't have any special skill, he did not have anything special about anything, to go with them in that journey? Even after he refused going with them, he kept begging him and kept annoying him until he agreed on going with them. Why? Why did Gandalf do that? If someone can explain this for me, that would be great. And also, the whole story didn't make... I mean, the first thing, why... I mean, if the dragon could take over the world of the dwarves, why didn't he do that sooner? And why didn't he do that in any other... Is that the only dragon in the whole entire world? No, of course not. There are a ton of dragons in that world. Why that... If the dragon has the ability to take over a world, to make himself wealthy, why don't all the dragons in the world do that? Why only that dragon did that in only the dwarves' world, and the rest of the worlds, no one ever did anything to them? I mean, I know that no one could go near the elves' world. I mean, if a dragon tries to attack the elves' world, that guy that has blonde hair with an arrow and the bow, he's going to take one shot into his eye, the other shot in his other eye. That's it, he's blind, he's done. I mean, that guy, I don't know what his name, but that guy that is blonde, that elf that is blonde, that is very skilled with bows and arrows, he is a master in shooting whatever he wants to shoot, no matter what situation. If he's falling with a gravity speed over 9,000 and he's rolling, while he is falling, he will still shoot the arrow and hit exactly what he wants to hit, because that's just the way he is. That's just the way he is. He is amazing. But that brings us to the first question. Why did Gandalf choose that hobbit to go with them in the journey, although there is nothing special about that hobbit at all? Why didn't he go to anything else, anyone else? Because that world was full of heroes, so why didn't he go to one of them? And as for the topic of this video, how to kiss, this is how we do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.